We might run into mysteries in our own life that may cause us to have to think like detectives. Let's explore their mindset and a couple techniques that we can employ to do that.
I'm Michael Archuleta, and these are the things we need to know.
Like badass skills and tactics? Subscribe and hit the bell.
Hey Ninja, Michael here with Badass Mindset. So to think like a detective, one of the things that we should be doing is identifying problems, but seeking solutions. We can't get held up on the problems. We have to constantly be looking for ways around that. So how do we do it? We need to be extremely observant and pay close attention to detail. The more information that we could take in and analyze correctly, the better the chances are for us to solve it. Now the next thing is we have to be able to ask the proper questions, either to ourselves or to a potential suspect or witness. So let's say, for example, you have some money stolen and you got to figure out who took it from you, right? We're not going to be passive and let this go. We want to find out if our brothers took it, a friend took it, maybe a coworker took it from a drawer in the office. Whatever it is, we have to be able to ask questions and gauge their responses accordingly. So we don't want to always be paranoid, but the way that detectives think is that you're guilty until proven innocent. They have to be able to rule you out as the perpetrator. So we could have that mindset too. We can start looking at proof of where someone was or was not, what they were doing, and if anyone else was around them to corroborate their story. Then we can use common sense, practicalities, and in some cases science to narrow down our suspect field. Now while we're asking these questions, and afterward as well, we're going to be needing to make assumptions, or in this case, deductions. Simply put, deductions are able to be created when you have a limited amount of information and you're able to come up with an answer or a solution based on only what you have available. So from there, you can work backwards and ask more questions, use science and other techniques to get an answer. Now you may not be able to figure out every mystery. A couple of weeks ago, my son took my keys and was playing with them and lost them. They were lost for about a week and a half. And he put them in a cupboard where we store our food. And I wasn't really able to get an answer from him. So, there are some times when the case has to be put on the back burner. You come up with other solutions. I had to use my wife's car keys in order to get around until we found my car keys. I was still able to find a solution, which is the key point when you have an issue. If you want to dive deeper into deductions, I suggest you check out the channel, The Art of Deduction, run by my buddy Jordan. It's an awesome channel with a ton of great information and resources. I'll leave his link in the description below. Situational awareness helps with detective work as well. If you want to learn more about that, check out the video on the screen now. Do you think having a detective's mentality could help you? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button, and I'd love to be a part of your journey, so subscribe. And until next time, stay badass.